Hello. This is yet another video, another practice video. I guess I can use this as a rant also, but I don't really have a plan for this one. Well, let's just see how this goes. Being a small YouTuber. Now, by definition, if you post a video, you're a content creator, right? You're pushing out content, pushing it out there for other people to see. Like I'm definitely not in the hundreds even. I haven't even reached 100 subscribers. But so far I'd want to just, I guess, document my experience being a small YouTuber or starter. First things first, I don't have a camera. I do not have a camera. The only thing that I'm using to record is my phone. And my phone is unfortunately not a Samsung or an iOS. Alright, those are both phones with great quality.
Perfect.
I'm talking about a Motorola. A Motorola Stylus 2022 5G. Now this bad boy has served me well. It does what every phone does. Calls, texts, you can download apps and whatnot. Of course it has a camera feature. Every phone does. Thing is that my camera, if I happen to record, now my camera, it's not really that good. And I'm recording using this computer camera as well. I don't have a cam or something that I could use. No, I'm using this phone and I'm also using that. I'm mainly recording from this one though. It's not like I take my computer with me. But back to the point. I don't have a camera. I don't have a mic. I don't even have, actually I do have a tripod, but the tripod doesn't have the phone holder, and every little weight that goes on top of that, it just flops it down a little. So I need to figure out what's wrong with that. And then I have the DaVinci Resolve, and I've been practicing with CapCut. It's honestly really not that intimidating to use compared to other video editing programs. I was even more intimidated with DaVinci Resolve, because even though it's free, it still looks very overwhelming. Like, CapCut is like your tutorial. Your intermediate would be like just the regular cut version of DaVinci Resolve. And then advanced, I guess, would just go straight into the editing mode. Now, that's where you do all of the magic, right? That's where all the magic happens. So, not only am I recording from my laptop right now, and I use CapCut, I also don't have my dongle. Now, dongle is what you would use. It usually has a USB-C end, and you just put that to your laptop. It has both the USB-C and I guess like another port where you could like connect to like almost any other device.
We not have that.
Is it a dongle or an adapter? I think it's an adapter. They call it an adapter. Being a small YouTuber, it's cool to have friends that support, that like what you're putting out, or you need to put yourself out there. Just recently, I just posted a video of me just experimenting with a white shot of me just running at a dentist's office. And I guess I was just trying to capture the feeling of time, me observing my surroundings, being peaceful, having that lobby music just playing in the background, the same music. It's one thing to be a starter, but it's another thing to be a starter and be broke. Which majority of the people who start are. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have a job and I'm still broke. You know, back to what I was saying, being a small YouTuber, I'm practicing a lot with CapCut. I'm basically understanding more and more about how to edit videos and the creative freedom that you have with it, as well as some technical knowledge. I want to, advance more with that with DaVinci Resolve, and then, hopefully take that into Premiere Pro. And you don't even necessarily have to get a camera. At least like a big camera. You could get a small camera, you could use your own camera, but use like lenses on it. The different like equipments out there that you could use to, do stuff. Problem is that I don't have that right now. My goal with this is to actually make art. I'm saying this vaguely, but I want to create lifestyle videos that are kind of cinematic. I want to make, I don't know, I want to tell stories. I want to tell stories. I want to be better at telling stories. And ultimately, I want to be able to, I guess, experience more of life through YouTube. It's weird, right? It sounds weird, but it makes perfect sense to me. Like I said in my previous video, I cannot promise anything. I'd rather have one concrete thing than to just have like an overload of ideas or no ideas at all. This is what YouTubers feel like too, I think, right? Like they either have too many ideas all at once and they cannot pick them out, or they have no ideas, so they just kind of like go out there, get inspiration or whatever, or just like wait it out until they get one, right? That's how it goes? I don't know. That's such a funny title. My experience being a small YouTuber, having like, I don't know, almost 30 subscribers. I am indeed small. Maybe smaller than small, like tiny. But yeah. And if you're wondering what's this on my face, called Nixoderm. Takes care of pimples, acne, alright? Reduces swelling on the skin. It's good for you. Obviously, I'm making no money from this, so who the fuck cares, bro? Who the fuck cares, man? The world's always been about money. Without money, you can't have anything.
Nope.
Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna add another segment, and that's recording, right? So I already talked about my phone having not the best camera quality. Literally today, I went to NYC to get this current laptop that I'm recording on fixed. And, you know, along the way, I wanted to do kind of like a documentary type of video, kind of like cinematic or like movie-like while I was just, you know, going through and from places. Number one, this is all handheld. And I was thinking of just doing like a narration where I could just like download a voice recording app and just talk into it. But one, my camera, not my camera, my battery was plummeting faster than expected today. Two, I was running out of storage. Three, the camera. It's still the same camera quality, but I didn't care, you know. I ended up still recording things. I still got shots, established shots, close-up shots. Well, not exactly close-up, but you know, mid shots, I guess. And yeah, it was fun trying to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have an adapter, so I don't know how I'm gonna actually put all of this goodness into this laptop. I want to put these videos in here so I can edit them, and can't do that without an adapter, and I need to go and get an adapter. What's crazy is that there was a B&H expo today, and I could not go because my phone was on low freaking battery. I could have recorded so much more, done so much more shots if I had enough battery and if it hadn't drained out that fast. How much cooler would that have been if I had just recorded more? And that's another feeling too. Regret to not take certain shots or take like certain moments that I think would be really important. Like this is just stuff that I'm learning. I was on the train, took a wide shot from where I'm sitting facing towards the other end of the cart, and I also took one that's like slightly angled towards the side. I took multiple shots or like moving shots of the background, like how things were just constantly moving, boom, 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 boom. And then I also did like one still shot, just so I could like have like a little montage with text, just like showing like each stop, bam, 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 bam. This is frustrating, man. This is very, very frustrating. I've been yapping for 30 seconds. I should end this video soon. This is supposed to be a practice video. My God. And even at the, you know, the place that I went to, it's called Laptop MD. You should go check it out. I went to Laptop MD and to pick up this laptop that I broke before, but they fixed it. Again, cool people. There's this guy that I met there. I don't know if I should put his name out there. But this guy was really nice. He and I talked for a little bit. We talked about the internet and content creation. And pretty much I told him, I was like, hey man, like I want to do this. I want to make art. I don't want to just, dump out videos and stuff, And then he's like, yeah. Okay, back at it. So what was I saying? I was talking about laptop MD. I was talking about content creation with this dude who's really nice. I don't think I remember what I was talking about before. Yo, the reels are getting to me now. I don't remember what I was talking about before. I don't know where I last stopped at. I could just watch the last video I just recorded. Let's see, it talked about getting out of your comfort zone to record videos. It's a double-edged sword, I feel like. Because on the one hand, you're out there recording videos, you're minding your business just as much as other people are minding theirs. But at the same time, you can't help but feel uncomfortable doing it. Like, it feels like you're, in a way, implicitly bothering them. Like, they don't ask, like, the people, like the bystanders in your shot do not ask to be recorded, right? You know, and you're just, I guess there's just this anxiety of them just looking at you and just, I don't know, man. Like, there's just that anxiety. I recorded, you know, when I felt like not too many people were bothered and I was just, you know, a bystander. And speaking of which, right, speaking of recording, today when I was walking around, I saw so many cameras. Like, I walked past the B&H place where they sold like all the electronics, the cameras, all the stuff that you'd want, right? I was walking past there, and what do you know? I saw not one, not two, not three, not five, probably like a dozen people with cameras out. Maybe it's like the sunny day today and it's like really nice out. Dude, I saw so many cameras. I'm like, damn it. Not even 10 minutes into walking into the scene, I already bumped into a cameraman. What? So many cameramen. I could just help but be like, damn it, I wish I had one right now. If you have a camera and you're a small user, be thankful you got it, dude. If you got an iPhone, be thankful. Be thankful for everything you have, honestly. I wasn't thankful for this laptop until I broke it, bro, and I started using my old one. That old one, it doesn't capture my audio, and it's slow as hell. And it's difficult to, like, download anything onto that laptop. Here, fast, clean, tons of storage, you name it. I'm grateful I have this laptop back. I can edit in it now, and I'm gonna use this video to experiment. But this is just me just ranting a little bit about what it's like to be a small YouTuber now, I guess. Not even small, tiny. What it's like to be a tiny YouTuber. This is me just ranting about me being a tiny YouTuber. It's just the current state of like what things are. It's not gonna stay that way. I definitely think it's gonna get better. Have faith, man. And that's what small YouTubers and tiny YouTubers should do. Have faith. This is just an exercise video. I'm just gonna like put this in, and if I edited this one well enough, I think it would be good to put on YouTube. But then again, I'm a tiny YouTuber, so who cares about me ranting? I keep yapping. Alright, love you guys. Peace.